You don't know it's the Down to Earth Network. It's your favorite show on a Monday. It's your boy Thursday. Your favorite Thursday. Dad, it's Blue motherfucking Monday. Come walk with me. And guess who we have is our guest today, KingzSpade. Yabba Dabba. If you don't know, 905, one of the 905 stand up. If you don't know him, hustle world to the world.
Yeah.
So, even though I gave you such an introduction, I still want you to tell my fans how they get a hold of you. Because I know we can get a hold of you on all platforms, but how did they get a hold of you? In your words.
You get a hold of me on Spotify. I'm always on the IG. I got to keep.
Okay. See.
So,
yeah. So you're
artists and all that kind of stuff. So you can always.
So you would say you're one of those artists it's easy to communicate with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big
yeah,
guy,
man.
All guy type of thing. We were all musicians. We're all artists. So
true. But you know, I find a lot of people want to act like they just stepped into the game sometimes, and some people want to act like they don't know where they are. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But use a general from my era of time. You know what I'm saying? So from my point of view, I want to be like, my fans who don't know this man as a rapper, you may know him as an entrepreneur. You may know him as a man who's helped other rappers. Let me say it that way.
Yeah.
As much as I sit out there and complain about how Toronto don't help nobody, blase, your name is not on that list, KingzSpade. Salute to you for that. Let me give you your flowers for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, because
thank you.
You see, it's not that we're trying to promote the violence, but we're trying to promote the creativity. And a lot of people don't understand. To get peace, sometimes you have to go to the anarchy.
That's right.
In our realm, we have spiritual people, we have warriors, and we have them healers. And I find that you hit all aspects in your music. You got the song for the people who want to go to the club. You have the songs that are your fans that love your music. I noticed that. And then you have like a worldly vibe. I can play your thing in a club.
Yeah.
So that's blessed. You know what I'm saying? That's blessed. And I find as me now on this side asking you questions, what's your motive? What was your first, like, who are some names that sparked you to get it going, crack-a-lacking?
Pretty much all the old, you know.
All the OGs.
OGs like Busta Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Descent, if we could put him there, because he's a
I understand that one too. I definitely can swing with that one too.
Before the Diddy's,
fuck.
In Dash and
Dame for sure. Yeah, man, for sure.
On how to get this money, you know.
Well,
just great people, just great. You know, I'll even say Drake or something, because a lot of people influenced me to write great things or to
speak
exactly.
And speak the truth. Yeah, man. That's one thing. I feel like there's rappers and there's real talkers, because I don't know, man. I don't know if you feel it like I feel it, but when Pac and Biggie were rapping and shit, the fact that they used to try to tag them in as gangster rappers only.
Yeah,
but they did all sorts of records. You know what I'm saying?
In my opinion, those are called reformers, where they help with society, but they also have to stay on both sides of the fence because of
100%. That's a good way of looking at it. See, you schooling me too.
Yeah, because he brought up Brenda got a baby. Right?
Yeah.
At the same time, he's talking about hoes and bitches and, you know, and
but that's the media consumption that he knew from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to look at it from the standpoint of a person who has no fans and coming into the game, right? Most people say you're not a rapper till you have a hit. But to me, I look at it like most of those Atlanta rappers, most of their songs blew up 4 years before it even got a music video.
It's true.
Like Atlanta, like corner to corner, Atlanta knew who Atlanta is, you know? But it's like in Toronto, where we should have that energy. We should have that energy.
But we do, though. We do have.
Listen, I'm not saying nothing more than, hey, we should be more consistent. and it should be more concise so we all can get a bag.
Well,
that's all I'm saying. Because consistency and concise are two different things in our city. You know what I mean?
It is, but we have no. We don't. Our own people don't buy our own music. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's another problem.
It's hard to sell tickets in Toronto as a Toronto coming up. You know what I mean?
Well, let's dip into that a little bit more. How do you feel the venues in Toronto's are being? Did you hear about Velvet Lounge being closed down?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
It broke my heart when that happened, man.
I know, because we need these venues to practice our music or to show our
showcase. Yeah, 100%. I had did some research, some deeper research into the industry itself when it came to the venues, man. And it's like, I didn't know they charge. There's like a background code. Did you ever feel like when you had to book a venue, you were paying an extra 10%, 30% more?
No, because we were bringing the party. We're selling tickets and all that stuff. So
it
changed in the last maybe 7, maybe 10 years, I'm sure. But back in the days, we didn't have that problem. We just walk into a club and do A, B, C, D, and bada boom, bada bing. As long as we can pack the club, it doesn't matter. We didn't.
That's what I always thought it would be. But yo, some of these kids are bubbling off of this internet energy where it's like they don't even have to interact. You know what I'm saying? And then when they do get the interaction, I ain't gonna lie, it's like they on some weirdo shit. And it's like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? And I would think they want to help their career, do more to help their career, get noticed more in that career. But it's like, nah, they'd rather just be internet famous. You know what I'm saying?
And that's teaching them, though. You know, when we grew up, we didn't have no internet like that. You know
that is true. That is very true.
In the last,
it's a new terrain.
New thing. My music's been up before IG. So you know, so
I agree with you on that. I'm there with you on that one, fam.
You get what I'm saying?
There with you on that one. Yeah.
A lot of music not really put out there because we didn't have that touch. These they have the touch now. They can just get on IG, get 100,000 followers, and they can follow and see their videos. We never had that. We had MySpace.
That's true. Yeah, and even MySpace was like a fight still, man. Shout out to all the MySpace artists out there. Like real shit. It was a fight out there. Because when I got on MySpace to promote a couple remix records I did with some other cats I don't mess with no more. I got on MySpace to push your music, push David House, push other people, you know, Mr. Rankin, Let Loose, you know what I'm saying? Pound Entertainment.
Wow.
I wasn't even there for myself. You know what I mean? Like I went out there to
push the man
like real shit. And I got some love still. I ain't gonna lie in the beginning, but that ignorant gangster mentality, I believe, is what kind of it didn't open more doors. It kind of kept it very contained.
It's contained because
man, and
people travel enough, and when they travel to be an artist,
you're
not representing Scarborough or Brampton, representing.
True. You're right.
No one knows what Scarborough is. No one knows what a Brampton is. No one knows. You get what I mean? And they don't know that when you leave Toronto, no one's looking at those little cities. They're looking at you as a whole. So we represent Toronto, the whole Canada when we go places. And that's the problem. These people here, they're so divided because they don't travel enough to see that the world doesn't care about you coming from Mississauga.
Or Toronto or whatever. Yeah, it's just
6 because Drake already put it up there as the 6. So everybody around assuming that we all know Drake personally.
Yeah, I remember them questions. Yeah. Crazy. Well, I look at it like this: we got Maestro Fresh West, Mishi Me, and other great artists now getting stamps. You know what I mean? And like, I agree with what Maestro said. Public Enemy dropped a big line. You know what I mean? He never seen no black faces on a stamp, and to me, this is an iconic moment. I hope the younger generation take it in. I'll hear it in some of their bars going forward. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hoping. Because
I'm hoping the same. but it's taking so long though to get these accolades. Like now they're putting these guys in. Now
I feel like, you know, I don't know, man. It's kind of like, remember before Kendrick got the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And everybody was like, who's gonna be on the next Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Now that's how I feel like Toronto's doing with our notable character. Like, instead of them giving them that sir and that lord or that late, like, you know, madame lady type, yo, honor these people properly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit, these little gangster kids are coming up real quick. These little EDM kids are coming up real quick. All these techno guys are coming up real quick. Let's pivot to what we know.
Yeah.
Even though we have a Socrates, we got a Thrust. You know what I'm saying? We have a you. We got, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have guys now that been the now that can point you to the direction to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there's a lot of artists that are in the realm of they're legit. They got all the green check marks. Mr. Joe Smoke can't tell them, no, you're promoting violence, or no, you're promoting whatever, and they still don't get a fly. They don't. And I find that weird. And now, like, shout out to Marlon. He's on the radio. Shout out to Trix. He's on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And I rarely hear them talk about up and coming people who fit the check mark. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we don't have a top 5. What's really our top 10?
Oh, shit. Good point.
Like,
good point. That's a good question. I may have to bring that to the network still. That's a good question right there. What's Toronto's top 10?
Yeah, like, you know, top 5, top 10 artists from now and then. Like,
yeah.
We don't even talk amongst each other like that to make it official on the streets or anywhere else.
And anywhere else, yeah. 100% there. 100% there.
Yeah,
man.
They'll be talking about the top 5, and they'll be arguing. You go in a barbershop and go, "Who's the top 5 rappers in the United States?"
Yeah, in the United States. Period. Yeah.
Everybody will be arguing and the top 5 will be very, very relevant because everybody in there will go, yeah. Tupac, yeah, okay.
Yeah, this song, that song.
Yeah, but the question is that is it people who just fell onto hip hop, or is it people who know hip hop talking that?
But that's the part of hip hop that we gotta love and respect. It's
because you see, with hip hop,
being introduced to it, and they're hearing someone like.
You see, with hip hop, it's a culture. Rap is what they do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? There's a difference, I have to say.
But when you're talking about it, though, just straight, like I don't try to force someone to like something that I like, but I do try to give options. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, shit, I can say, yo, I'm a Method. I love Method Man. I'll go to a Method Man concert. I'll pay for a Method Man concert, but I'll never wear a Method Man t-shirt.
Right.
That's how I feel. You know what? You brought a good point right there. Because when it comes to the Wu-Tang, Meth is at the bottom of my list when it comes to Wu. You know what I mean? Some people go, what? I'm like, yeah. If you really listen to some of them, you'll see what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, I miss diversity in hip-hop like a mug. I miss it. And when I see artists, period, they're just diverse, it gives me a hope. It gives me hope. But I don't know about how Toronto's gonna go the next 5 years to 10 years if we're gonna keep. You're right, King. We need to have a top 5, top 10, straight up, from industry to street. Yeah, we need one because
not only
even
that,
our
we
gospel
need
rappers have some bars, man.
We need hits. We don't need tracks. We need hits.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Hits. But no one's giving that opportunity for those hits to really
exactly. We need the third person push. Maybe that's what it is. You got the guy who created it.
Some of these artists are afraid to come out of their lane. So the problem is some of these artists are afraid to come out of their lane to get their music up. And what I mean by that, there's nothing wrong with your style. There's nothing wrong with your style of music, yes, but if you dig another artist who is not your style of music, right, and you might possibly could have a fusion with them, you know what I'm saying? Come out of your lane,
I hear what you're saying with
you know what I mean?
But that's
I hear about that.
that's up to your label or your friends or your crew to know what.
Yeah,
But
that too.
then you stay the same.
No, you
Well,
you have to match them properly because like you
Of
remember Paige?
course.
Remember Paige, the rapper Paige?
yeah, of
Yes.
course.
He put on Drake as a
Yeah,
feature on the record, but then the record blew up so much that everybody thought it was Drake's record,
yep.
not Paige's record.
That
Yeah.
is facts.
So he wasn't
That's
thinking
facts.
about, you know, if Drake would blow up on him on this or who would be better on him on this. You know, like
Yeah,
how LL
yeah.
Cool J invited the 4 5 4 3 2 1 with
Yeah. Everybody has a dope verse, but Cannabis is on that. A lot of people forgot about him.
that was the beef part because LL didn't expect Cannabis to be so
Raw.
Well, hey, look,
Yeah.
it's all about. Hey, look, it's all about how you bring it. It's just like the Renegade with Jay-Z and Eminem. Eminem ripped up it more than Jay on there. Everybody said it, and I agree with that on that. You know what I mean?
But what LL did, he knew that Cannabis was dope, so he said, you know what, let me do something with him and just
It's the
battle him.
same thing. It's the same thing with J and M. You know, he knows that he's dope, but you know.
Okay,
It's not
hold
his.
on a
It's not
second.
his fault if he's gonna earn up to the
Hold on.
record.
Let's keep it real. If Renegade was done, all right. If Renegade was done with Big L and our boy, the Canadian boy Snow,
Right.
the same argument will happen. You know why?
So you go.
Because the battle rapper went on his he went on his he stayed to his vibe. Can I say Eminem dropped some heavy lyrical shit?
Yeah,
all the time he does.
He didn't drop it for Renegade,
Yeah.
but his cadence, dope as shit. You know what I'm saying? The way he set himself up in the track itself,
overall,
dope as shit.
as the
But
artist,
Jay-Z talked some drug shit, and we never heard him talk any drug shit ever since.
The bottom line is the artist who's on the track and they're the one who's featured, right? The one who hasn't featured is smart. Is smart to have that dope artist on the track. Do you get what I'm saying? They're smart to have them on because they're both on that track. They both share it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So they are smart to have it that way.
Track fire. You
know what I mean? Regardless whoever owns it or not, who's better on it. You know what I mean?
You don't want the artist to overfire you. You don't want the guy that you put on the record to overshine on you.
That's up to the people to decide.
I don't know, man. I'm with Ross.
That's up to the people to decide.
Because to me, I would work with Rod.
That's not on the artist. That's on the people.
What I'm saying? I would work with a Rod Digger. I would work with an Evie Eve. I'd work with somebody. You know what I mean? I could go further into the bar structure of women that I would work with who have bars that I feel like if it was them on stage with a man, whatever man, they're gonna give the crowd that and I think that's what hip hop's based off of. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's business first because there's a lot of records out here that they taking guys off the verse. Taking
facts.
Guys,
Thank you. The art. Thank you. So speed the thing, talk the thing.
You know what I mean? The talent. Yeah, that's a plus.
Yeah.
But we're not here to ruin the brand. So you'll interview a lot of rappers and stuff, and they'll say, "Yeah, man, I was on that record. You know, it took me out of that show, or because I was gonna overshine or do something greater than the actual initial artist."
Hey, you're right about that. Because I've seen it happen early 2000, 2001. You know what I mean? I've seen it early in the game with certain people. Like, whoa, that's how you're moving. But I would always think, wait, here, let me make sure I say this out loud. I would always think the engineer or whoever made the initial idea of, I don't want this dude on the record, would like keep the verse nonetheless to like drop later for a remix, an extra remix or something positive with it. I've heard more stories of the man them doing the delete thing.
Yeah.
Rip the record right out. Just delete. Just delete the man's things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened to the business about this? What happened about getting money about this?
But
that's when their ego ruins them.
Well,
facts.
This game is about ego and it's about brand. So hey,
I definitely want to fucks with the branding that's all about the hip hop culture though. I'm not doing the half steppers no more. 2026, no time for the half steppers, and there's too many half steppers before I said that. So I ain't going forward half stepping with nobody. Everybody I bring on this show is people I respect. I don't give a fuck if they're a contractor, doctor, lawyer. I want a fire person. Somebody who's a fighter, woman, fighter, man. I definitely want one of those people next. You know what I mean? Got some goals to reach for. But, you know, imagine them like yourself, entrepreneurs, bosses. You know what I'm saying? This is the energy I'm trying to keep with us, you know? Because, like, I feel like the city itself, we have a couple people that have the position to start that fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have the position to start the fire. They're just scared of the consequences once they start the fire. Where I'm like, I want to start the fire just to see where it goes. Like, straight. Yeah. Just to see where it goes. Like, you don't see why don't we have an Apollo? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a Phoenix, and it used to be like dominated hip hop, and then I don't know, man, it just went left.
And all those kind of places, but that's changed. Back in the we used to go to places that you can perform, whether it was live or at the moment. You know what I mean?
In the moment. We don't have no more of those moments. It broke my heart when I heard Velvet Lounge close down. I was like hoping to do a show there. You know what I mean? Like my own show, not be invited, not to be a guest, but actually host my own show there. And when they closed it, I was like, you guys couldn't even sell to a black person. That's just cold. Y'all just wouldn't sell to a black person. That's all I looked at it as. Well, like anything we touch is golden. Like, goddamn.
They're not allowed to sell it.
Just like the convenience stores.
They're practicing civics. We're the only people not practicing civics. Yeah,
I get you on that one, man. Yeah, I get you on that one.
It's called race because it's actually a competition, not about phenotypes.
True.
First in line, first in time. It's a race. It's a run. It's a natural sport of pedigrees on the planet. We're the only people that don't get it. Worried about in that part of skin color.
But we don't get it because we have no equity. Remember, we're coming into the system trying to get equity and get respect. It's not like we're coming in the system with the same boots and straps and same level playing field. So
no. You have more finances but because you guys don't, because people don't work together collectively.
That's another thing. You're right about that. You're right about that. You know, working collectively could be done way better.
Well, there's a lot of reasons why it's not done. I don't know if we have time today to talk about it, but it's really.
We're gonna talk about. I got some new projects out there right now.
I have
new music videos.
We're working on some new videos for my new single, M Game.
Okay. Rah. So what are you saying? We might be getting a little bit of that before the summer kicks in, or are we getting it in the summer?
I'm gonna give it to you before the summer.
Oh shit. Okay. That's exclusive news for y'all who don't know. KingzSpade, Yabba Dabba.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, man. What else I wanted to ask you? How do you feeling about these younger rappers getting a little bit more clout coming out of jail these days? Like, we got a Pooh Shiesty, we got ourselves a Fetty Wap, you know what I mean? I was just wondering, as a fellow artist yourself, entertaining yourself out there, do you feel like it's a good look for them for that hard body hip hop, or do you think it's a bad look for hip hop having good artists going to jail for dumb shit.
I feel that they know that controversy sells.
Okay.
If you don't have no story, then there's nothing. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Why do we like 50 Cent? Because he got shot? You know what I mean? Like, really?
I like where you're going with that, but I believe most people like 50 Cent is because they heard he got shot.
Yeah, but
they heard he got shot. They didn't witness it.
Exactly. So,
but they heard.
It's a story, though. It leads you to someone's character, and then he gets to brand that character in his music and in his lifestyle. You know what I mean? So
that's true.
That
is true.
He sells. If it sells for them and works for them, why not? We should be doing it more anyway.
We don't do that. I feel that.
You know what I mean? We don't do it because no one battles no one here, so there's no controversy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've been said that's been a missing element. I loved when we had our King of the Dot and our King of the City. You know what I mean? I was liking when we were walking down that lane still, because it was opening up doors for a lot of rappers. Like shit, a lot of people don't know Guillotine, and he's a dope rapper, but those things open doors for him. You know, CB4. Who else, man? Jet Black. Like, there's a lot of guys that are putting it. Shit, Rock the House, Big Apple, recipe. Like, yo,
Rock the House, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, man, like there's a lot of people in our city that I believe like we're just not networking correctly, man. That's what I believe. We're not, and it hurts to know that a lot of men got to cut out, go somewhere else, blow up somewhere else, and come back. But they don't want to come back, and I can't blame them sometimes, man. Sometimes I just can't blame them. I really can't.
There's nothing here that will make me some money right now. Like even right now, we're putting together a tour, back on road and all that stuff, and the whole tour is not even really in Toronto. Toronto is a different type of element.
I get you on that one, man.
The Toronto people is just. I have more fans in New Brunswick, in Kitchener. You get what I mean? Like,
I feel that. No. I totally feel you on that one, brother. But that's good that our reach from the city touches other places the way it does.
Yeah.
It's just the city itself. Like, my brethren went to me, he's like, yo, your Toronto Raptors never play any of your local Toronto rapper songs. And then recently I was like, nah, man, I was just with the Juno, two Juno winners, and both of their songs have been played in the stadium. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, when he said it to me though, it hit me in the gut, because like, yo, I've been to Detroit and I've been to a Detroit basketball game, bro. They're playing Trick, fam.
Right.
And you're not hearing no boop, except if it's the DJ putting it in to go with the scratch. They're playing the raw record. You see what I'm saying? They're playing Proof's tracks. They're playing Eminem tracks. And it's like
all Detroit stuff, right?
It's like, hold on a second. It's not even the fact that it's just Detroit stuff. They're playing the rough cut.
Yeah. That's
the rough cut. Where you know, like somebody from Detroit went and saw the DJ after the basketball game and said, yo, play this. And he took a listen. He's like, yo, this is dope. I'm going to run this on a game time.
Well, then what's going on? Everywhere else on the planet, that's how it works.
It's so crazy.
Any state, they have their own type of music and everything, their own fans. I can go to Montreal now, and they have their fans. They got their own people that they're
using English music right now. I never thought I would live long enough to see that happen in Montreal. I remember going to Montreal, strictly French. If you ain't even rapping in French, don't even rap. Now, you can go at almost every corner, even in Quebec City. You can go there and find one rapper, and he's busting bars in English.
That's what I'm saying.
Has my mind blown.
Their market's bigger. Their like for their own music is much bigger and greater than.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! I totally agree. I can almost put them on in there, like it's almost like dancehall. Dancehall has its own little energy and own little pillars. Montreal is just like dancehall energy. Like it's man, it's unique, man. Because a couple of my French-speaking friends who do rap in English and French, like they don't even have to leave Montreal, and they're making a bag.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. they're making a bag, and it's not like they got music videos for all their songs. Maybe one music video 10 years ago, 6 years ago, 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And they're still making a bag.
Yeah, that's hard to do here. They're making a bag in Montreal. We have
in Montreal, yeah, like
leave Toronto to make a bag. Can't make it.
Yeah, like shoot, shout out to like Lola Buns, you know what I mean? She done doing her thing, you know. And shout out to the Juno winners that I mentioned, you know, Heaven Almighty and the Moy and Charmaine. But like I said, I just want to see more being done. Like I seen you in my own eyes help other people. And still right now, I know deep down there's probably 1-2 people you wouldn't mind signing right now and bringing on your tour.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What I'm trying to figure out right now is are we Toronto still at that 80s energy where it's like it's me and my people, me and my gang, this is where I'm from? Or do you feel like in 2026 we have evolved into more of a, I want to say like we're able to gather? You know what I mean? Like I think personally Toronto artists right now, drill rapper to gangster rapper to R&B rapper to fucking pop rapper, I believe they can gel. Do you feel the same? Like they can gel right now in this era, in this time?
Yeah, they can. They can. You know, they can, and they should, because that's.
I believe they should too.
Yeah, that's how you create tours. That's how you create chicken circuits. You know,
chicken circuits.
You know what I mean?
See, like, Rasta, my boy Toronto, I told him, yo, we need a chiclet circuit out here. I said it to my other DJ friend Mike Stone. We need a chiclet circuit out here.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
We do. We definitely do. We definitely do.
Where people can make a bag and go, you know what? I'm going on that circuit, man. You want to go on that circuit? You're gonna make a bag, and then they can get their music out there, and that can be going on for every generation forever, as long as they know.
Forever, yeah. We're building our ecosystem.
Yeah, of course. We haven't created structure like that for here, and it's crazy that people haven't hooked onto that. When that happens,
they hooking onto the hand sticks and all that other stuff and the big sticks. And their minds geared to that for some reason. But let's show off $100,000 in a music video and don't do nothing for the year.
Exactly. All the artists here, they can get together and make music, and I see that because I have my ear to the streets. I know. You know what I mean? So I see the potential, and I can see that we can make it so much more. Drake's been running the whole music industry for the last 15 years?
17
years? My bad.
Yep. 17 years.
So
this guy's been running the industry, and he came in off of that DJ energy without being a DJ. Crazy.
Right?
Fucking crazy. And I've yet to see anybody else remotely duplicate it except like Ashante or Mishi Me. I can't even say Julie Black is got it, because right now she's an anchor lady.
Yeah, but they have to do music with artists those people have to do music with artists that are big and live. They're supposed to have that kind of thing going on with them right now, where they should be able to do a song with Kelly Rowland or somebody.
You know your music. You know your thing. I agree.
Or they don't.
I agree.
I
agree. Because like right now, like I was arguing with some tattoo friend of mine, and I was like, yo, it'd be nice to hear Pressa open up a grocery store, Top 5 open up a discount, like a Winners or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that man, I'm gonna have a little bit of thing, a Casper TNG open up a little thing, like a restaurant. Niggas don't have to put their name on it.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Business is business. You know what I'm saying? But
what's his name? Rick Ross has big Wingstop.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't see him posing on the thing, and it's just Wingstop. He's just getting his money. You know what I mean?
And that's what I was saying to the tattoo boy. I'm like, you guys can have beef, but you have beef and you're broke. Just don't make no sense. You make $100,000, buy a bunch of tools, and you're in jail in 3 days. Like, why? And then you can just buy a grocery store.
Yeah,
run some fruits. Hire 1-2 little youth that ain't about that life, and they have some sense.
Spend $100,000, $80,000, $150,000, and get your own, and I don't
100%. Like, come on, how in Toronto you Google Toronto studios, shootings come up more than fucking music? That's crazy. Man, that's crazy. And that was 4 days ago. I Googled Toronto studios, not best studios in Toronto, just Toronto studios. And that's it. And all just bare news clippings and footage clippings and things. Nobody's name popped up. No studio name popped up like that where I could say, oh yeah, number 9 studio popped up. Oh, so-and-so studio popped up.
Nothing. See what I mean?
That's fucked up for our fucking city, bruv.
No structure. If you have no structure, you can't build or get something. You can't reach.
I agree with you. And if you don't tour and you don't build organic fans, like exactly. I don't understand how these young bucks be doing it with the internet. Like I gotta hear the breath. I gotta be on stage, look the crowd in the eye. Like I want to be able to bounce around. Y'all niggas be bouncing around in your houses and shit or whatever. Music is like the music video is the hypest thing about some of these young artists, and it scares me because it's like now when we're expecting to perform.
Yeah. What's the performance gonna be like, right?
What performance? What performance? These guys don't do performances.
They don't.
They don't, man. They don't. They don't. Man.
They walk up and down. They don't have to, they don't do a show.
They don't give a show.
They do a lot of karaoke.
Yeah.
Here's my favorite thing about that little thing he just said. Went to a casting call recently, see? Heard an artist ask for a mic and still lip synced over his track.
Still lip synced over his track.
Like I said, pure karaoke. Karaoke things.
I was sitting there like, yo, I can understand if you didn't have the track, or maybe the track was playing so low that they couldn't hear it. Okay, get on the mic. But the fact that you got on the mic and the track was still playing in full out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you would have been better off to lip sync shit.
Yep.
I'm just saying, you would have been better off to lip singing because it was like, I don't know if the judge is going to like it or not because there's only 2 judges at the time. But as a person who's in the establishment, watching this person trying to get on this show, I personally, in my brain, as soon as I heard you need a mic, I'm like, all right, this guy's gonna do an acapella. And as soon as I hear your track, they come off the stage.
Look, I'm gonna say something about that. I'm gonna say something about these karaoke boys, all right? Look, if you're going to perform, I know it's a performance, right? Use it as ad-libs or anything, but if you have to use the full track, at least have some dancers or some breakers or something to distract the crowd for this performance to make it look more boom. You know what I mean? Because like the same shit. You go on the stage, put on my suppose that the thing skip. It doesn't matter. I'll just look like I'm doing it anyway. What kind of performance is that? Milli Vanilli shit?
Yeah.
They should not get. They shouldn't. Up to this day, I'll still say it. With Milli Vanilli, they should have never took back no Grammy, no nothing, no being mad at them because nowadays a pure Milli Vanilli karaoke business go on.
Yeah, nobody wants to perform no more, man.
What could they have never done? And they're probably not practicing their art.
Oh hell no!
I think that's a problem too in itself. They ain't practicing at all.
Practice what?
Yeah, they
practice what?
They write the song.
They practice shit.
The song out.
Yeah.
And that's it.
They don't practice the shit and take it seriously. You know what I mean?
There is no stage performance practice for them. There is no mic check neither. What's the point? There's no point on no mic check for what?
But the mic check's the best time to go.
Yeah, but they're doing karaoke things, so they don't need to do no mic check. For what?
Good point.
Think about it. For what?
Good point. Good fucking point. You're right. All right. You know what, Toronto? You're right. You're right on that.
They don't practice anyway, so what? So what are they doing mic check for? For what?
All right. Blue motherfucking Monday. Come walk with me. My guest, KingzSpade, Yabba Dabba. He's here on the Down to Earth Network. We talking live right now, folks. So let me get back into asking some more questions before I jump into my speed round. I got a question. What was your last feeling on the last stage you performed on?
I felt like touch the world because I'm rocking people and I'm thinking to myself, wow, this is crazy. 8,000 people is in front of me right now.
Yeah. Well, here's the good part about 1,000 people. They only get bigger.
Yeah,
it only gets bigger. It only gets bigger, man.
People here. What would 100,000 look like? What would would I be? What am I gonna do next? Touch
I
8,000?
totally agree with you there.
That's
but
crazy.
Yeah, everybody has their moments. So your favorite moments on the stage, or the favorite moment before the stage, or the favorite moment after the stage? Where's KingzSpade at when it comes to that question?
We were doing a show for Maya.
Okay.
And me was hosting the event, and me and her talking, and it was like it felt good just to talk to her because didn't you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here opening for Maya.
Yeah.
And it's the greatest feeling because I got to conversate with her, see where we can go with this.
Yeah.
And that's all before and after and when I hit the stage.
See. So all three moments you would say they're special to you. Yeah. See. I don't know. I'm old school in a way where that hour before my set, that calm before the storm. You know what I mean? I take those in. I take in those moments. You know what I mean? And I won't lie, I black out on stage. So after the performance, it's just ask, yo, how did my performance? You know what I mean? I never really thought that I even if my performance is super dope, I still think it's trash. You get it?
You know how you said you black out on stage?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Because
I know.
I feel like I'm superhero aura, and I turn.
I feel you, man.
As soon as I get on that stage, this is another,
That's what I said. You got all three, right? I wanted you to pick all three, but you explained all three perfectly. You see what I'm saying? So I can't even. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm one of those artists where that hour where I'm getting my brain straight to get on stage. As soon as I get on stage, I black out. But I dwell in that time, that moment before it, and then like I said, when I start black out, shit. You know what I mean? If it was a shitty performance, I'll know because I'm the type that's still gonna ask. You know what I mean? I'm just that type. If it's a great performance, I don't care. I'm still gonna ask. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to take that critique. I'm still at that tough skin part where it's like, all right, no, yes, but I still want to hear it. And I wish the younger artists and the younger generation, even the ones that I don't even deal with, I wish they can absorb that, get that tough skin, because it's like, I think the beef world of music battling, track for track, song for song, tune for tune, even those battle rap situations, I believe those elements of hip hop, you got to have them all, like the break dancers and the graffiti kids. You have to have it all. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do a 10% of hip hop. You got to be all in or not, like.
Exactly.
It is what it is, because I believe hip hop opens doors for people, man. Like, shit.
And that's what I was saying about the controversy is not enough.
Yeah,
Don't know how to do it properly without being emotional and trying to kill each other over some music. When really, it's not about music. We're trying to battle each other. It's a battle.
100%.
That's how we create top 5s and top 10s.
Exactly. Like, shit, a lot of people don't remember that. It's not the women that made LL Cool J famous. It was all that oil money, him dissing all them older rappers than him.
Come on now.
Okay,
that's the formula. It's never going to change.
That sold him, made him rich to the point where now he's on TV like Drake. Girls are gonna see you on TV. Your songs are now in commercials, bro. Like,
if you really think all made it to the top, you'll know that there's some sort of controversy involved.
100%.
Remember 100%. When coming out, his controversy was the fact that he was going murder was the case.
Yep.
He had a whole record.
He made a whole fucking album, basically.
Shit. A whole album off of that. You know what I mean? Kanye got his face destroyed.
He got into that car accident. Yeah, man. Still rapping through all that pain. Still making beats through all that pain. Yeah.
You get what I mean?
You're right. That story element is a big key.
It is, because that's what people want to follow. People want to emulate who you are. So you got to give them where you born, how you started, and how you got here, and that's the controversies. You know,
true.
It doesn't have to be negative. It's just got to. You know what I mean?
True.
Got to be something. Okay. No one really knows. Like, what's the background of who? Name a rapper from Canada. What's their background? What's you know?
I got a lot of favorite rappers out here, man.
Right?
Let's ask just a general hip hop fan.
What about other people? You know, what's their stories? You know what I mean? What's their content?
But yeah, I agree with you, man. But I just hope this. I hope my show can open up the ecosystem a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And have entertainers like yourself able, like, I hope another rapper reaches out to you and says, "Yo, I watched your interview," and says, "Yo, I heard your music. I want to flex." You know what I mean? I heard you're touring. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to bring us together. Us Nijis need to stay together, man. We really do. We really do. The government don't give two shits about us. The fucking Lord never gave no shits about us. You know what I'm saying? People need to eat. You know what I mean? There's homeless people. We need to fix that situation. Like, I don't know, man. We're too smart to be so dumb. That's all I'm looking at that. We too smart to be so dumb. All right. So let me get into this speed round. Yeah, the speed round. Because, you know, this is your first time. You know you're more than welcome to come through to the studio anytime. You know what I'm saying? King Yabba you know KingzSpade in the building. We're getting him in on the speed round. So, folks, I'm going to explain it for those who don't know, for his fans out there. It's A, B, C. C, the C is yours, fam. I'm not trying to really do any extras. It's just the C is your pick. It's optional. You may opt out, whatever. I like I said, we're going to go in. So, first question right now. A, B, A, B, C. So, it's either A, B, or C's the other. Your personal choice. Your personal choice. All right. So, here we go. Speed round. First question. Are you an animal person via A, cat, B, dog, C, other?
Cat.
Okay. Now, modes of transportation, you know what I mean? Well, around the world, or maybe coast to coast. Well, just modes of transportation. Are you A, person who likes to fly, B, a driver, or C, other?
That's a good question, because A and B is really me.
Okay. So we can definitely say other. You got A and B.
I say other.
We got you. That's a good answer.
The distance, I'll fly.
Depending on where you're going, right?
But if it's 100%. Close, I'm gonna get the boys. Everybody's gonna get in the convoys. We're gonna do it. We're get all the way in our cars.
I feel you on that one, family. I feel you on that one. All right, now this is for the ladies out there. The ladies right now, we're going to ask that question. Are you A, dating, B, single, or C, married?
B, single.
All right, there you go, ladies. That's the answer, bro. Now, this is just a casual question, but it's still referring to, since you're single, you know what I'm saying? It's still referring to the females out there. If any given moment, what's on your mind, like you feel thirsty, you parched or something like that, you know what I'm saying? A, is she bringing you healthy? B, she bringing you some junk food? Or C, she bringing you like a fine cuisine? Now, don't think fine cuisine is like fancy restaurant shit, but fine cuisine is what I was telling you. It's So I knew on C. What's your potential lady gonna do for you? What's she bringing?
Well, you said parch, right? So I'm gonna go. You gotta bring me something healthy. I don't drink.
Okay.
I don't just drink anything. I drink mostly juices and fresh, real stuff.
See. No, that's blessed. All right. So now, if you had to go out, right, just randomly, are you A, the type of person that's not gonna go nowhere? You're staying home. B, you're going to the barbecue, or C, you're going to the club. Remember, this is random, man. No plan.
Yeah, I'm spontaneous.
Yeah, I know. Fuck yeah.
But I'm also careful, though. You know what I mean? I don't just show up anywhere. I gotta be careful where I go. So I just don't share. I'll say spontaneous because we just go. We just go.
All right. Now this is that manual transportation question. All right, if you go your modes of transportation manually. So are you A, skateboarder, B, BMX biker, or C, roller skate or rollerblader?
BMX biker. That is, man.
Yeah.
Do that stuff.
All right. Second last question, King. Do you prefer A, water, or B, alcohol?
Water.
Water. All right. Now here's the final question that everybody's waiting to hear. The boss fight. What type of G is KingzSpade Yabba Dabba? What type of G are you? Are you the boss fight? Are you a boss fight type person to say? Are you A, sleeping in? Or B, you going to go beat that ass? You going to complete that task?
Beat that ass, complete that task. But no time, only to the present right now. And you got to keep going. My mom always says, make haste while the sun shines. And I get up and get it going, get it pumping. We had the meeting today. Like, oh, okay. When I finish working out, then I just come on.
Yeah.
Get
morning vibe, man.
It's paper, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm grateful that you coming on in the morning time. I try to make sure my guests understand it. Like, I love this morning energy because you start the week and there's bare things I have to complain about the week, bro. All this information that's going on in the world, but it's good to change it up and have a conversation with a person and show that, yo, we're on a real level. Because the network's called Down to Earth. My show's called Blue Motherfucking Monday, bro. I ain't trying to be too positive. I want to bring positive. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I respect the Howard Stern type of guys. You know what I'm saying? I respect the Richard Pryor type of guys. You know what I'm saying? Just bold and truthful. You know what I mean? That's it. The world can laugh at it because I made it funny, or the world can get mad at it because I'm upset about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as something happens, you know what I mean? Like Pac said, I want to spark the fuse that starts to change. Straight. I want to be on that shit with this ish. And the network's, like I said, the network's down to earth, man. We can talk about anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're more than welcome to come through anytime, man. Shit. Anytime. Promote anything. Get it?
Me, man. Thank you for the invite, man. It's long.
But I got one more question too, still, before we cut off, right? What's the name of the last video you had a mask on in?
The last video
that you had a mask on.
How do you know? Oh, okay. You seen? I'm glad you spotted that out because a lot of people are doing the mask thing now. So right now,
shout out to private name, private number, but still, I just wanted to point that out, King.
Yeah.
I wanted 2026. Somebody else did it.
I was right. We're doing shows and rhyming and doing shows all in the mask and shit. It was crazy. You know.
I didn't want to ask the show one. I'm gonna wait for the next time you come on. Then I'm gonna ask the show. Is the last time you did a full show with the mask on? But right now, the last music video that you did. The name, so they can Google it. Go and type it up.
Called Trap House. I think it was one of Tex Falcon Crest's records.
Shout out to Tex Falcon, man. No Face crew in the building.
Yep. Smoke shop all day.
Smoke shop all day. Team Smoke Shop.
Team Smoke Shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So yeah, check that out. That video was where I was wearing the mask. And we're doing it from there. That was the Yaba.
Yaba. I try to tell folks, man, Toronto got some bangers and people don't realize it till it's too late. It's too late. And I'm making sure at my show, I'm giving my flowers right away. Right away. Straight up. So, like, 2 years if you win a Grammy or Tony, you know what I mean? Your song them end up in a radio, TV show or something, and say, I'm having my show. My having my show.
Don't worry, I got you back, man.
Thank you, fam. Because trust me on it. Man, them be playing the man them's music, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight. Shout out to Pablo too, man. He's always been keeping me on point with everybody, yo. Music wise. Because that's one guy that should be a distributor in Toronto. Nobody can tell me he shouldn't be Pound Entertainment distributed. Shit.
That's
man.
We don't. That's what I'm talking about. We don't have a lot of structures like that people take serious and help the other artists grow and other people grow. It's got to be.
Man,
we don't have it,
brother. Trust me on it. Right now, what we're doing right now, we're changing the tempo. It's a new energy vibe. What we're doing right now, brother. So trust me, going forward, all I can say is I trust in what you're doing, period. You get me, fam? So I hope people understand going forward, because at the end of the day, if we don't do this now, like, there's no footprint. So I feel like let's make the footprint and done with, man. Hustle world. Blue motherfucking Monday. Straight up. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Sure, fam. Like, come on, man.
Doing what you're doing, man. Because they need.
I'm gonna keep trying.
They need people like you in this. Keep going, keep going. You don't have to try, because a lot of things you're doing, it's getting out there. It really is, and it's got to hit all the other structures. People can make understanding how your thing connects to this and this connects to that, and you know what I mean?
That's why I love my network. My network gives me my freedom, man. You think a lot of people want a show like mine's on their network? Jeez. And these guys have been giving me my shine for a good 4 years straight, like, without a doubt. They even got me in front of the camera more than, like, come on, man. When we met, I wasn't even like this. In front of a camera, like, I'm like this 24/7. This is what most people be like, shit, this is what I know this nigga. That's why I brought up the question. Like, living that real life before 2000. So, like, shit. I could look 26 years later and say, yeah, in the next 4 years, you become a gazillionaire, and this man becomes a gazillionaire, and that man becomes a gazillionaire. I hope to be the Dame Dash in the situation. You know what I mean? Just keep making more gazillionaires.
That's how we
do. Yeah, man. Just keep making more, yo. Why not? Why not? Because my network's helping me, and I feel like they can help other folks the same way, if not. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. And we just build, and we don't even have to worry about Hollywood and any of these record labels. We get our own distributing and shit and kick it properly.
Our own distributors, our own publishing company.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think we have enough publishing, but I think it's just tainted. Everybody who has publishing right now, I feel like it's tainted. You guys have fucked with the old system already. We need brand new. We need somebody who's like 14 years old come up with a publishing company. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Something like that. Them vibe there. I mean, like, it's great to have doctors and lawyers, but I think that's going to perpetuate the old system a little too much. We need more of what you just said. Publishing, you know what I'm saying? More people that are into the accounting vibe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, them energy there. And then we just build our own from there. It's scary right now, man. I was watching a little documentary. Dane Calloway, he's talking some before they came and changed up everything, how everything used to work. And it's so funny that after all that talking he did, At the end of the day, his whole point is it can be done without money.
It always has. It always has been like that.
And it's like, damn, when you really think about it, it's a handshake away.
Yeah, I remember going to Nova Scotia, and we put together a party in like 3 days, and made a bag.
That?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it didn't. It took a little bit of money, but nothing over $1,000. We spent like $7 and made like over $7 grand. You know what I mean?
I just told a young buck $2 grand would get you any spot in fucking Toronto except on a prime night if it's already pre-booked. You know what I'm saying? Like a Saturday night, your $2 grand ain't mean shit. You know what I mean? If it's already booked, but $2 grand will get you any spot. And they're looking at me like, you're crazy, man. I'm not paying that. I'm like, what? You want to go pay $6 grand? Go pay $6 grand.
Yeah, they're not.
It is what it is.
They're not confident in their stuff. You know, they don't, that they have a. You know, if you're confident in your stuff, your product, then you'll go spend. You'll go do what you need to do. So invest. You're not investing.
He said it, not me. But I agree. Team agreed. Team agreed,
man. You know, it
Team
takes.
agreed.
Don't they say that? I thought that's.
They say that.
Right.
They say that. They say that.
All right.
But they say if you can make something from nothing, it's eternal and infinity.
Yeah, of course.
So I think the end game is like I said, if a little 14-year-old says I want to open up a publishing company and a little fucking 16-year-old says I want to be a fucking tech giant, that's what we need now, man. We don't need nobody inheriting shit from the old system now.
No.
That's just my point of view. We just don't need that because the old system don't work. It was made broken. That's the way I feel it. It was made broken.
It was not made broken. It's just the people, our people don't know that we're still in a war with the hybrid.
Yeah, 100%.
They don't know that the Civil War was really about us fighting each other.
Yep.
We're fighting each other, and the hybrids. We appointed the hybrids to run the United States for us, and then they did a coup against us back in 1860. It took everything from us. So it's not that it's not no racism. It's because the people forgot that back in 1860 that we were the owners of the entire continent, and we had a war with them. We had 7 countries that attacked us. 7 countries attacked all at once, and we lost that war. You know, but we won many wars, and what's going on right now, you don't
even have to go any further. This is what I'm saying. My show's built for the smoke. That's why I don't give a shit. I tell folks all the time, I'm not trying to make you happy when you could listen to my show. I just want you to know that what I know is truthful. It's facts. I'm not fucking around with nothing more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to jump down nobody's throat. When I told everybody that this Puffy guy was going to get trialed and sentenced before Tory, because everybody's like, yeah, Tory sunk, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, they don't even have no evidence on the man. If he had fucking Puffy money right now, he'd be a free man right now. Real shit. No, real shit. Real shit. You can't compete with money in the system if you have money, period. Puffy had money. You see what I'm saying? But he had people who had more money than him.
No, it's how the
you forget one more factor. You forget one more factor though.
Yeah.
You being a Canadian God about that.
That
all right? That's the Paul can't forget about.
Shout out to Thoroughbred. Fuck that. Shout out to Thoroughbred. Free the man though. Free Tory.
They're trying to murder those guys when they do that.
Free Tory, man. Free Tory.
All they have to do is put out into the system a peace bond, and they can get out of jail. Everybody knows that, but because he has lawyers that are probably paid under the table to get him murdered and have him in a place so they can get it. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that people don't know about a bond, BOND. You know what I mean? So a lot of people get off their crimes because the crime is commercial, and lawyers who know that they'll create a peace bond or a release bond or some kind of bond and just settle the debt, and then they get out. So anybody in jail right now is because they're in jail for a purpose. There's a reason, other than what they're in jail for. If you get what I'm saying.
I get you, man.
So,
over there, you're innocent until proven guilty.
No, because they have the right to even try Tory because he's not their same pedigree. So they have the bond system, and Tory doesn't understand the bonding system, the bond age that we're in right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a commercial thing.
I feel that.
Crime is a commercial thing.
They make money off of this shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They make a big buck off of that.
It's not them making the money. It's us putting the money out, but not retrieving. It's almost like you went to the ATM and got $1,000, and then you dropped it from the ATM wherever you were going.
Yeah.
Right?
I get you.
And then someone came, the government came and saw the $1,000 on the ground and said, "Who is this?" They're looking around. Hey, who's this? And then you know that you're supposed to make a claim for that bond that you're out of jail.
Yeah.
Supposed to make a claim. It's a long thing, but it's all about commerce. The whole thing is all about commerce. It has nothing to do with what they did. If you try to put and all that stuff, that's all emotional bullshit.
I know.
It's all about commerce.
I know. I know. Trust me on that. I know. Because I was like, goddamn. He just made himself a bag of money, and now he's gonna spend it on criminal shit. Like, fuck.
Well,
that's fucked up, man.
All he has to do is discharge the debt that he's in there for, and he can get out. It's really simple. It's in Matthew 5, verse 25 of the Bible.
Oh,
You guys don't read their Bibles. I don't know what's wrong with people. Even God was trying to tell us.
They were trying to lock us up, man. Damn. Oh, loud.
Jesus turned over the change checkers table and all that kind of stuff. You know?
Yeah, that's right.
It's all in the Bible, but people, I don't know.
Yeah. I know what you mean, King. I know what you mean. I understand. It is what it is. I understand, brother. I understand.
Right.
All I know right now, I hope for the best for my city.
Yeah.
My city needs to vibe and find that ecosystem, or somebody has to invest in the city, and the city gather back into that kid. I don't know what it's gonna be. Something has to happen.
You know what it is? For many years, right?
Yeah.
We've been opening up businesses for many years. I've owned more than like 20 businesses here in Toronto.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't have 20 businesses right now. You know why? Is because every time I opened a business, there was all some sort of red tape or something that I had to jump through, or that
system.
Yeah. Not realizing that Black people have been opening up their businesses incorrectly. Right? So realize that we've been opening up our business in the wrong jurisdiction, and didn't know that we had options to open up your business in any jurisdiction that has law. You know what I'm saying? So we started opening up our businesses now as an international or foreign business, and you can do that while living here in Canada, because 90% that are here, they're foreign also. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because they're foreign, then you don't have to deal with CRA and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But we're tax exempt.
Yeah. I get that.
And we don't need licenses and permits, because under the Constitution and our treaty, we're allowed to import and export stuff through our treaties and our Constitution. So you have to register your business and nationalize the business. That's what it is, and keep it out of the jurisdiction of Ontario. It's really simple, but to understand it, the best way to understand it is to look at what Little China is in downtown Toronto.
Yeah.
As soon as you get to Dundas and thing, everything's China. Language, everything. You don't even know Mandarin. You don't know Mandarin? Good luck.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, that's a jurisdiction. When we drive to Little China, we're in China.
Yeah, I get it.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I'm an intelligent Niji. Trust me, I get it. For the young bucks, I don't know. I'd have to throw 1-2 slaps out there and wake them up. You know? You know what I mean? Wake them up.
You know
what I mean? One of those. Are you sleeping at your desk? Call that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you dealing with right now? What that?
Yeah. But that's the whole core. If we can do that as a collective, then all the finances, you make 100% of everything you get. And if we all can do it, then we've just created an economic community.
Exactly. Then we can actually build a real ecosystem.
Exactly.
So again, we gotta go and build ourselves an ecosystem. I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Right?
I feel you. Because like right now, like I said, it's Blue motherfucking Monday, and hey, you got a free business course. You got a little bit of church. You got some history. I think I'm doing a good thing, people. I think I'm doing a good thing. God damn.
Right now. He's a jewel dropper.
Like I'm saying, man. Like, everybody should get some love.
For real. Build the structure up. That's all that's missing in our people, is not knowing their real history. And that we're the only of the entire continent. We're the only Americans here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
We're only taught multiculturalism, and that's incorrect law, because you would never see that in India. Like if you went to India right now, would you see a European as the Prime Minister of India?
No, impossible.
You get what I mean? So over here, we accept, black people accept the European guy as our same pedigree or something, and he's not. He can never, ever in law or in even nature, be our prime minister. You get that? Right?
Yeah.
So we're out here voting for this guy and that guy, and don't realize that voting is all about who you're picking. You can't be voting for just somebody else. When you understand that, then you're exercising what is called civics. You know, like how in Brampton, how the Hindus.
Oh, yeah.
That's called civics. That's called civics.
Yeah.
We're the only people that perform that here in Toronto or anywhere else. We're the only people not. Everybody else is performing civics.
Shit. Can't even wrong them.
Well, that's what culture is, and that's how you create a community eco.
Yeah.
You know, where the money functions properly. Watch this.
Yeah.
If we little Jamaica, let's take little Jamaica for an example.
Yeah.
There's nothing about that at all, right? So what's be happening on there is that everything that's in little Jamaica is supposed to be Jamaican businesses.
Facts.
Every shop, whether it's a barbershop, a restaurant, whatever, et cetera, it's supposed to be all Jamaica. It's little Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we have little Jamaica, and there's all those businesses there, and it's all Jamaican businesses. So now people who come from Jamaica, they're not supposed to go live in Woodbridge. They're not supposed to go live in Mississauga or Brampton. They're supposed to go live where?
In little Jamaica.
Right? Take their money and shop where?
In little Jamaica.
When they spend their money in little Jamaica, did you know that when it comes to economics in the community, that all those businesses that are in little Jamaica, at the end of the year, they give a percentage back to the people who shop in their stores that are from
the community.
Yeah. From the community, because they understand civics.
Yeah.
Cash that check, and guess what? Guess who's coming back to the store next week?
Yep. No, I get you, brother.
That's called community economics, and these people, our people people are the only people that are not doing that and not understanding that. It's really
by far. I've already started a clothing brand. Not a clothing brand, but like a brand, and then a subsidiary clothing brand to it. And yeah, we going through the same thing that you're talking about right now. You know what I mean? And the funny part is, till you said it out loud, I thought I was crazy.
You ain't crazy, man. That's not how it's supposed to be. When Black communities are supposed to be doing things, it's because we have to be in that community and helping that community rise and give wealth. But if we're not doing that, then it's just going to be a ghetto and be ruined. You know?
Facts.
Yeah, start robbing the Jamaican stores if the stores don't give them that. So that's what.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh man, fams, I know exactly what you mean, yo. Because at the end of the day, instead of it being a vibe, vibrating, where everybody's hitting a frequency, it becomes like a stalemate.
Or survival mode.
Yeah. It becomes like a stalemate. You know how obviously the person wants to make their business money, and then you're there to support, and you feel like you're not being supported. I get it.
Yeah. You're on survival mode. Look at sunrise. Sunrise, everybody sunrise. But that's your fault. Don't blame sunrise. That's your fault too.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
True.
They're supposed to they're supposed to help sunrise and everyone have a union. And that's all because they don't know how to import food.
Yeah.
And it's too costly for them. And they're not doing things through law anyway. You see all the restaurants? Let's take the restaurant example. If they follow the treaty and the power of the treaty that they have, they can import food and export food, and the government has no say because international law. And that's what's holding them back. So because they've been able to do that, they have to depend on distributors that are here or wherever and get it for a high price.
Nobody has a fucking boat.
Yeah, none of us have a ship. You know, like,
Let me get a Noah's Ark, yo. Get some freights.
Yeah. So curry goat meal is expensive in our restaurant because of that. You know, they're not able to get it on the low.
True.
Right?
True. You're right about that.
If they all got together now, they would get it on the low and understand trade lines and getting it on the low.
Communication.
Yeah. Then they would get the low and get lots of the low and kill the trade lines so they can have credit score more than a 900 and then be able to do it again and again and again and again and again and call it distribution center right here. But are they?
You got a good point. I have a couple of people that would make a good board.
Yeah.
So thanks for the little bit of international idea.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, not the business. You're allowed to do that. They'll make it it'll go under private status too. It's not public.
Sweet.
Yeah, gives you more power. You make 100% everything, and no one's gonna bother you. It's not.
And we need power. That's a definite, yo.
Yeah,
we need power because like, Eglinton right now, like I never realized we're going into 20 years, yo. That's crazy. Like it's not even funny no more.
I know.
Like straight up, that's 2 decades, man.
Right?
Yeah.
And nothing's coming out of there.
Nah, man, they're doing it on purpose because nobody can afford to keep a business there. Well, Niji at this point right now can afford.
They didn't register Little Jamaica properly. That's the problem.
They never owned it. Let's just be real.
No,
let's just be real. They never owned it. They were paying rent.
No, they didn't register it properly because they have the embassy that's on Eglinton.
Yeah, but they're just paying rent, yo.
Right?
And that's the problem. They were just all paying rent. end of the day, they were all paying rent, and the people who control the unions, you know, and the construction boys, they'd been got the schedule from the fucking first time they got the blueprints. This was the day you're supposed to end this shit. This is the day it's supposed to be done. China built a hospital in a fucking 6 months, bro. like, nah, bro.
Well, that's how Toronto's looking at it. They're looking at it as each country that's here, that's doing, you know,
it's
the little
crazy.
peppers. They're looking at Jamaica like we're not, you know, contributing nothing to the you know, the city and Caravana, anything else.
Yeah,
you know,
for real, man. Because like this is ridiculous. And I look back at my last 15 years and say, holy shit, it's been full of construction on Eglinton.
Yeah. Well, it's
like
gonna
real shit.
So the people,
like the Marley Festival was probably the last time I could say, yeah, there was a dope festival there. Everything else has been construction. Yeah, but no offense to the Eglinton BA. Shout out to you guys. You're trying. I don't blame you guys. But just like the teacher just said right here, Mr. KingzSpade, the business ain't being filed right. And the chain reaction from that is fucking us up.
It is. It's not filed right. If me and you drove down to Little Italy, right? You notice on the street signs, it would have a Italy flag on the street sign.
Hell yeah.
You see that?
Yeah. Danforth. Hell yeah.
Danforth, right?
Yeah. Come on.
You see that in Little Jamaica?
Stop this. Stop this.
See that in Little Jamaica. So how you know you're in Little Jamaica?
It smells like weed and good food.
Well, that's about it. You start driving around some way. It's like, what shit is this? Did I make a wrong turn? What's this? Oh my God. This whole street smells like jerk chicken.
Ah, real jerk chicken.
Real jerk.
Real jerk.
We're the only people, because we live here, we know that it's Little Jamaica. But people, they would just think that's Eglinton West.
Yeah, Little Portugal exists. A lot of folks don't know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we know.
But we know, yeah.
Street sign says it where Little Portugal is.
Yeah, there's Little Korea.
Little Korea, all of them. You know what I mean?
All these folks, you know, like I've noticed that a lot, but I never really took it in as it was strategic like that.
Yeah.
Warfare is sexy. Oh, lordy. Like, damn.
I like it.
Who wants to be a banker? Like crazy. But yeah, man, like I say, man, like, wow, I am, how do I say, I'm honored to have you on the show. You know, you're more than welcome to come back. Straight goods, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Toronto, you have any questions for my guest here, KingzSpade?
Nah, man. I just been taking it in here, you know what I mean? Straight up. It's been an honor having him on the network here, you know what I mean? It's been a real good pod here. Straight up.
Well, you're definitely more than welcome to come in on a Monday morning once again, you know what I'm saying? You hit the studio, we burn it down together, you know what I mean?
Sure, I'll be back.
Do some more reasoning, man. I like this, man.
For sure. Facts.
Edutainment.
Edutainment, we call it.
Please tell my fams, yeah, man. Please tell my fams in the world how to get at you one more time, Mr.
Yeah, let them know, man.
KingzSpade.
Let them know.
Yeah, man. We're gonna close this out
as KingzSpade the Yaba. Just to look up KingzSpade the Yaba. I'm on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, you name it. It's KingzSpade, aka Ada.
Yeah.
See. Yeah, man. Well, as always, everybody in the IG world, YouTube, we bless you for tuning in. Please subscribe to all the channels. Until next time, you done know. You heard it here first with the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message, nation. Why?